Welcome, welcome. This is winter workshop, day 7, 8. I can't even remember. It's getting there. I hope you guys have been having fun if you've been joining us in all the different workshops. Today, we are going to be making this fun little gumball machine ornament. Now you can make it into an ornament by putting a little hook on the top, or you can just set it up on your tabletop or whatever you want. So anyhow, so here's our supplies. We have our snap ornament. So this ornament comes in 2 pieces and you snap it together like that. Now, when I got it, it had this plastic band around it. So if you can't get it apart, make sure you got the band off. You can hardly see it. Kind of tricked me a little bit. So there's that. Then we've got our pom-poms that are going to be our gumballs. And then we've got some brads. That's kind of a new product for some of our projects. And that's going to go here, and it's going to allow us to move our little pretend handle. And then 1 chenille pipe cleaner, a marker, a stapler, some glue, and a scissors. All right. Now we're going to also need a hot glue gun to attach our ornament to our base. And I forgot to plug mine in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So that can be heating up, and you're going to want to have an adult help you with this. This glue gets really hot, but it's really the only way to get that ornament to attach to that base. Okay. All right, let's get started. Oh, sorry, I'm making all kinds of noise. So we're going to start with a piece of foam. You can pick any color you want, and we're going to make our base. So this base is about, 3 inches. You can make it however big or however small you want. And we're just going to cut a strip straight across out of our foam. Okay. Just like that. We're not going to need the whole thing. So, but what we'll do is we'll kind of just measure it. We're going to fold it and measure it. Let's put our ornament together so we can test it, how big we need it. So you just need to be able to fold it so that you can set the ornament on top. So that looks pretty good, but this is a little taller than I want. I'm going to cut mine down a little bit, I think. So it's not quite so tall. If you had a little cup, like a little Dixie cup or something, you could also use that for your base. But we're going to make this out of foam. Let's see. Now, if you're just going to set it, if you're not going to hang it on your tree, if you're just going to set it on a table, you almost don't even need to glue it to your base. But this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to cut the extra foam off. Okay, so now we just have our little cylinder. And you could either use hot glue to connect it, or you can use a stapler. I'm going to use a stapler, and I'm just doing just like that. Okay. And you just need a couple staples in there, and now it'll stand up on its own. Okay, this is off a little bit, so I'm going to just trim that. All right. So there's our base. We'll continue working on our base. We'll do our top part last. So you can see on here, we have the little turning handle and a little place where your gumball would come out. So let's get another color of foam, which I need to get up and get one because I didn't have that ready. There we go. I'm going to use white. You can use any color you want. So we're going to cut out a little handle. About like that. Kind of lay it on there and see if that's a good size for you. I think that's pretty good. And then a little square where your gumball would come out. So just about like that. So we've got this and this. Okay. All right. So for this guy, we're going to attach it with the brad. We're going to take one of our brads, just like that. We're going, well, first we'll poke it through the middle of the handle. So just kind of gently poke it through. See how it comes through? Like that. We'll do that first. Then we're going to lay it on where we want it on our gumball stand, gumball machine part, and do the same thing, push it through. Then turn it over, and you just pull these two little legs, just like that. A lot of you have probably used these in school before, so you're probably familiar with them. So there's our little turn handle, okay? Then we're going to make this part. So I colored this in black on this one, so I'm going to do the same thing. So I have my little marker here, and I'm just going to color in, make a black square on my white square, color that in. And while that's drying, see how I made a little arrow on this to show that you would turn the handle? You go ahead and draw that on here now. Just like that. Okay. All right. And now I'm just going to glue my little square on with some glue. Running out of glue. I'm doing lots of crafts. Well, I think that's going to be enough glue. Let's open it up, get some more on there. Ah, there we go. I think that's the end of that glue. Right, I'm just going to stick that on there just like that. Now that marker is going to stay wet for a little bit. You can see it got on my work surface there. We're just going to do that and set it aside. It'll take a little bit for it to dry. Okay, setting that aside, set that up there. Now we're going to take our snap ornament and open it up. We're just going to put our pom-poms in there, or our gumballs, and put it back together. Okay, you want to line up the little notch on the top so that they line up together. So you don't want that. You want them to line up just like that. Okay, then let's go ahead and put our chenille stem to make our hanger. You're just going to make a loop, however big you want. Twist your pipe cleaner around and around. It's nice and secure. I'm going to cut the excess off. All right. Kind of bend that down so you have a little loop. Okay, so now you have that. All right, and then the last thing we're going to do is attach this. Whoops. Careful with that because that's going to take a while to dry. Just holding it to show you, we're going to attach this to this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and this is where you might need an adult's help with this hot glue gun, you're going to put a little bit of hot glue all along the edge of your base. Oops, mine came apart. All right, then we're going to set that on there and hold it. And there we are. So it's a pretty quick and easy project. Does anybody have any questions on or want to see something again?
We don't have any questions, but if you do have enough material to make another one, maybe there was a couple people that came in late.
Okay, I'll make another base. I don't have another snap ornament, but let's go ahead and make the base because I think you guys can figure out the snap ornament part, but let's go ahead and make another base again.
And then Mateo did ask if you can make the loop one more time too as well.
Sure can. I'll cut this one off so we can do it again. Okay, All right, let's make another base. So what you do is you start with a piece of foam. And then you decide how tall you want your gumball machine to be. So about that tall. So about that. Couple inches, 2.5, 3 inches, however tall you want it. And then you just cut a strip. Okay. Then you're going to make a cylinder just like that out of the strip. And you're going to want to make sure that your circle, your ornament can sit on top of that. So that should be good. So you can see it's probably about 2.5 inches in diameter. I'm going to cut off the excess. Okay, and then I stapled it. Just like that. See how I put a staple in there? And a staple on the other side. Kind of look. Do another one. There we go. Just get it nice and secure so it stays together for you, okay? Okay. Then the next thing we do is we make our little turning handle, this guy right here. So I'm going to take a piece of foam, another color. I'm using white. You can use whatever color you want. And I'm just cutting out a little piece, maybe about 1 inch by 1/2 inch, just eyeball it. You can lay it on there. If it's too big, cut it down. I'm going to cut this a little smaller. So that's going to go on there. And then you're going to cut out a little square to make the part where the gumball would come out. And I'm just eyeballing it again. Cut out a shape. If it's too big, cut it down. If it's too small, cut a different one. If it's not quite square, you can trim it out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and attach our little turning handle with the brad. I'm going to take the brad and I'm going to hold my little turning handle, my foam piece, and with my finger underneath, and I'm going to push this brad through the middle gently because it will poke you when it comes out the back. And you're going to push the brad through just like that. Okay, see how that came through? All right, and now we're going to find the place. We want to make our seam where we stapled it together in the back. So find a spot on the front base. And again, push your brad all the way through. Okay, just like that. And now you're going to spread these little arms out just like that. And that'll hold it. And then you'll also be able to turn that if you wanted to. Okay. Now for our little dispenser hole, I guess we can call that. I colored some of it in black. If you want to do that, you can. And then I just glued it, and I ran out of glue. I'm gonna try using my glue stick and see if that will work. I'm gonna put some glue on here. Yeah, that worked. Okay. So that's the base. And now the top, I'll pull this apart. So, well, okay, so the top, it's on there pretty good. You're gonna open up your clear snap ornament and add your pom-poms inside. Okay. Then you're gonna have an adult help you with this. You're gonna put some hot glue all along the edge. I'm just putting little dots, not too much because I don't want it to ooze and I don't want to burn myself. And then you're going to lay your ornament on the base. So then it'll end up looking like this, okay? All right, now you're going to make a loop on the top. You could actually take one of your chenille stems, pipe cleaners, and cut it in half. That'd be about the right length. And you're just going to put it right through the holes. See how that has the holes on the top? And they should be lined up. Just put it through the holes. And then just twist the ends. So there's wire in these pipe cleaner chenille stems. And you just twist it onto itself, just like that. And if you don't have a chenille stem, or you could use ribbon or string, yarn, anything else you could think of that you could put through that hole to hang onto your tree, to your Christmas tree. And then just set it aside so this glue can dry, or if you used a glue stick, which is probably a better solution, it's probably ready to go. And there you have it. You have your Gumball machine Christmas ornaments. And you can hang them on your tree, or you can set them on a tabletop, whatever you want to do. How's that sound, guys? I'd love to see what you guys are making in our winter workshops. And if you want to have a parent or an adult help you get it up on our website, or not our website, but on our social media, like Instagram or Facebook. And then you can just do hashtag make it with Michaels, or hashtag learn with Michaels, or hashtag Michaels classes. And then we'll get to see all of your wonderful little projects from our winter workshops. Would love to see that. And you know, there's classes every day at 2:00 Central Time. So there will be another one tomorrow and Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. And I think Tuesday might be number 12. And that is, I'm actually teaching that one too. And that is going to, let me show you what that's going to be. That is going to be a reindeer painting. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's way back here. I'm going to teach you how to draw this reindeer. We'll draw it small first, and then we'll draw it bigger and we'll paint it. Paint it or markers, or whatever you want to do with that. So that'll be fun. Does anybody else have any other questions?
It doesn't look like we have any questions.
Great. Well, I hope you guys had fun making this, and I would love to see your work, and we will see you guys next time, okay? Bye.